Good evening for session 2 tonight. We're going to be talking lighting, and I've got Jose Heredia with me. Jose, thank you for joining me tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me again within a week.
Yeah, you were with us last week. If you guys didn't get a chance to check that out, I put a question to Jose basically saying, hey, I'm loving this whole totem. I've got the Global Trust totems, and I've got it so they do the glow thing, and I'm just loving it. But I wanted something on top that would just be kick butt.
Yes, well, I'm glad that we shared two things in one, and hopefully everybody went out to the store and bought them.
Exactly. If you guys haven't had a chance to check that out, go back and check out our shows. It should be on, I don't remember exactly if I made it on one of the DJN TV, but if you just go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/discjockeynews and scroll back, you'll find the live session we did last week. So tonight, Jose, let's talk about some of the new lights that have been out and are ready for DJ hands for this summer that are really kind of hot within the industry.
Yeah, well, we have lots of lights that are constantly coming out of ADJ, and that's one cool thing about working for ADJ is you always get to see these lights before they actually hit the market. And occasionally we do offer our opinions when we get asked about these lights and their design concept. And sometimes they're positive, sometimes they're negative, but overall they're for the best good of the DJ industry and for DJs out there. So when you ask me about new lights that are available now that are good summertime purchase, well, these are the top 3 that I thought were good. And nice. If you like, I could start off with this one right here. This is the ADJ Chameleon Q-Bar Pro.
Yeah.
And I'm going to share with you my screen.
Yeah, pop that up too. You can pop that up as a full screen here.
Cool. And so essentially what the Chameleon Family is a family of lights that allow uplighting professionals, DJs, florists, decor artists, whatever the case may be, to be able to add a little bit of excitement or just a little bit of distinction for uplighting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yep, we can. Here we go. The video is playing.
Cool. So in essence, it's a unit that you can set on the floor and be able to project colors, these slash of beams, of light beams on the wall.
Now, is this what you used behind you when we did our show last week?
Yeah, actually it is. Good observation there. I'm glad you caught that. It was a really cool way to break up the
plain wall behind you.
Plain wall, exactly. I'm trying to maximize so you guys can see it in its full glory.
Yeah.
So in essence, this fixture, the primary purpose is for uplighting, and as you can see here, we're using it to light up a wall. You have 4 basic colors: red, green, blue, white, and I believe amber too. So you have actually 5 colors: red, green, white, and amber. And using those 5 colors, you can combine them and be able to create static colors or motion colors. Use the sound active option to be able to tap into its light shows, or you could use DMX to be able to run a customized light show of your own. So it has a lot of options for you to be able to use it for uplighting a wall. If you guys use, what do you call it? This facades. Great light for facades because now you got a focused light beams that can use for your facades instead of a plain wash, which is nothing wrong with a wash, but there's some definition to these beams and you could create some really custom effects. As you can see right here, we actually created those patterns using my DMX 2.0. Using the effects generator, we were able to pull out some cool shows, some chase programs, some really nice patterns. So that is my first choice for the summer. I know a lot of DJs are deep into the summer wedding season, so this is something that they could use for their summer weddings. Now, we do have 2 options available. We have the Q-Bar that you just saw, and then we have the Wi-Fi Chameleon. And the difference between the two is the Wi-Fi Chameleon has built-in Wi-Fi capabilities, and it has a 5 to 6 hour battery already built in. So that is the Chameleon family, the Wi-Fi Chameleon, and the Chameleon QBar Pro.
So with the wireless versions, I could put those on the other end of the room and literally carry them over there, set them down, and I could set them so they could give me kind of a colored ceiling effect.
Absolutely.
And then I have the two on so with four of them, I could have these beams across the ceiling and doing different things and giving a really kind of a ceiling 3D look to my show.
Yes, and I think the patterns that allow you to create a breakup feel to it. So instead of having just a room full of par cans that give off a single column of light, you can have a breakup of par cans, bars, and chameleons, so that you can have a really distinct pattern. So not only is it just these shafts of wash light, you could also have these little 3-beamed decor style lighting in between the par cans. So you can do some amazing things.
Very cool. Very cool. So there's our first one. What do we have next?
All right. So the next one is for DJs who are actually used to doing kids events or team parties or even corporate events, mainly picnics, outside events, team building events. And that would be this guy right here. I actually have it. I don't have to share you the screen. This is the Bubbletron Go. And what's really cool about the Bubbletron Go is it's a bubble machine that is battery powered. So we had the Bubbletron Go for many years. It's a really robust, sturdy little bubble machine that I've seen used, and I've used on almost a weekly basis on my personal DJ show called the Disco Joe Show at Giggles and Hugs. Big plug out there. But now we've taken a battery and attached it to the bubble machine, and now we have portable bubble madness. So I've done a lot of pool parties this summer, and I know a lot of DJs probably do the same thing, where they'll go to a community, a pool area, and this is a great add-on to that, because as for me, an interactive DJ, I could walk around the pool and be able to share the bubbles to the kids inside the pool without having to worry about cords or wires or anything like that. Now, you could activate the bubble by simply using the button here. I'm going to take this off, and there's an on and off switch. As soon as I turn it on, you'll be able to see the battery meter up here. And as you can see, the rollers are rolling. They're dipping into the bubble juice and creating bubbles. There's a fan back here that's rotating, and it's going to give you a big burst of bubbles. Now, it does have an optional wireless dongle here that you could attach if I plug it in. And now if I turn on the button, nothing really happens. So there is an attached, which I have it attached here so I won't lose it. There's a wireless remote keychain. Let me just take it off here with one hand. Okay, so here's the keychain. And it has a sliding door mechanism that allows you to prevent it from accidentally being activated. The first button on the left is your on button. So if I hit it, the bubble machine turns on.
Yeah.
So I could leave it hidden in a bush next to the DJ booth and turn it on and off remotely from about 100 feet or so.
Very nice.
A really cool bubble machine to have, even if you're not into kids parties, even if you're into weddings. First dance effect bubble machine is really a must-have. So that's the second one, the Bubbletron Go.
How long will the battery last? Will you, if you fill the tank up, will it go the whole tank? Pretty much, or?
Easily. And the key for me when using the bubble machine is not so much leaving it on all the time. It's actually turning it on for about a minute at a time, every 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Yeah. Because the less they see it, the better. And if it becomes a continual thing, then people don't really appreciate it much. So I've actually taken it out to many events and not even charge the battery because of the short burst that I use. And so the battery lasts for me quite a long time.
How far will that throw bubbles on a nice day and such? Will you get a 5 feet out? Will it go farther?
No, actually about 15 to 20 feet.
Oh my.
I'll make a nice long spread. I've used the Bubbletron Go indoors at my Giggles and Hugs parties, and I get a good crowd of maybe about 20, 30 people in the dance floor, and they're just in the bubbles, and a whole bunch of activities going on in front of me in front of the DJ booth. So that's about a good 20, 30 feet in front of me, and there's plenty of bubbles to go around.
Very nice.
And I do have, I believe, a video I can share of how the bubbles look. If I double check, yes, I do. So here is actual video of the Bubbletron Go in action. Let me just share the screen with you guys. And you guys can see for yourself, which part of the video we shot at a local park. And it was pretty fun to shoot because we had a gathering of kids who wanted to just be part of the video shoot. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh yeah, yep.
So there you go. The Bubbletron features in the back. Your battery indicator. Again, the battery lasts a long time, in my experience. And I've since owning it for already 3 months, I've only charged it to full capacity once. And so it doesn't really take up a lot of energy. Just if you leave it constantly on, then you do have to charge it often. But I only do short bursts because they're more effective in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
There it is in the middle of a giant baseball field, no cords whatsoever. We could easily pick it up and walk around. Now, there is one thing I do have to recommend is that if you do happen to pick it up and walk around with it, you have to keep in mind that there's bubble juice inside the hopper. And if you tilt it in a certain way, that juice will fall out or fall out. So if you keep that in mind, keep it kind of constantly in level and in check, you should be okay.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's get to our third one. We should have time for one more.
Time-wise, yeah, absolutely. So third one would be the icon profile. And we've had this fixture for quite a while. And it really recommended for almost any DJ or lighting professional that has to project monograms, logos, breakup patterns, gobos, any type of projection of that nature. This one is really the hot item for the summer because it's small, it's compact, and it packs a lot of punch. So let me share the video with you guys. Give me 1 second here. Share screen. Bingo. And so with an actual 30-watt LED, 32-watt LED, you can really create a punch with this gobo projector. I'm going to rewind it just for a tad and show you more of the video. So a lot of features packed into this fixture. Metal housing, so it's going to be rugged. It's going to take the road pretty well. It has framing shutters, so even if you do not use the gobo and you just want to highlight or spotlight a certain area, say like a cake table, a sweetheart table, maybe a door, a window, a balcony, you can use the framing shutters to kind of bring in and shape the light according to your desired shape. In the back there, you got IC in and out, so you could add it to your rig and be able to daisy chain other lights fixtures to it. Another added bonus is the DMX inputs and outputs. So you could actually use it in your DMX show to control the dimming, the strobe, and of course on and off, which is essential for any type of lighting projection. Comes included with 4 gobos, and one of them is a glass gobo, which is really stunning. It has a very unique light pattern, kind of like a water pattern. And of course, the other gobos too are really great. to be able to use. As you can see right here, we added a little gel filter if you wanted to slip in a gel to kind of change the color of the light and use it as a different color light. The light that already comes included is a very cool white instead of an RGB LED. So that is the Icon Profile by ADJ, my third pick for the summer.
And you can use that for a lot of different things. Now you could put with the gel in the front, you could put kind of a little bit of a pink hued gel and use that for like illuminating at the head table if you needed to. It's kind of like a spotlight.
Absolutely. Spotlight is a great way, although it's not recommended, a true spotlight where you have control over the iris and the focus and be able to get into the dimming very quickly. But you, in a pinch, in let's say an emergency situation, or let's say the last minute, the bride and groom come up to you and says, you know what, would we be able to be spotlighted as we walk in? I would say yes with the Icon Profile, with a little quick tweak and put it on a stand. You could definitely use it as a spotlight if you needed to in an emergency.
Yeah, for sure. And that's generally when it happens, is you get there and it's like, wow, that head table is really, really dark and no one can see.
Yeah, nobody can see it. And that's what really the wedding is all about, to highlight the bride and groom. It's their day.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For those that didn't follow our show last week, we talked about one fixture, and then after that we did a little recording. We recorded some of the new fixtures that are going to be coming out to DJ Expo. Can't talk about it.
Yes, not yet.
We can't talk about it.
Been publicly announced.
But we're
within a few days of DJ Expo, which is not too far away. It's next month, August, I believe, 14th?
15th, 16th, something like that. Because with travel days, it throws us off.
Yes, we travel a few days before, so we're a little bit behind. But once DJ Expo is within reach, within a few days, you'll know about these lights. We'll release the video. John, you'll be posting that video up, and you guys will be amazed at what we got in store.
Yeah, there's some really, really cool things out there for the mobile DJ, wedding DJ guys who are out there doing it every weekend, and I think they'll be kind of surprised, I think, at some of the things that'll be coming out. And then, of course, we'll be coming to you live right from the ADJ booth at DJ Expo as the show floor opens. Jose and I will be talking about some of the things in the booth and yelling and screaming over top of the noise of the room and people back and forth and cutting through. But yeah.
It is madness. The DJ Expo is one of the most craziest DJ conventions out there, and there's a lot of movement, a lot of energy from start to finish.
Yeah, it's a great show, and it's one that I'm glad I'm able to make it. It initially didn't look like it, but now I'll be able to make it out there because it's one of those things. It's as we've talked about, these things become kind of a family reunion at times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we get to see people we don't get to see all that often. So, looking forward to it. Jose, if people want to find out more information about any lights we talked about tonight, where can they go to check those out?
The best place is our website, adj.com. Very simple 3-letter website. You can't forget it. We do have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, a Twitter account, and of course, Instagram. Our Instagram account is very active. We post at least once a day, and a very useful way to visually see what's going on with ADJ.
Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff. Jose, if people like to get a hold of you and ask questions, is that possible that they could do that?
Yeah, of course. You could follow me at DJ Satisfaction under Twitter, Satisfaction Entertainment, and Facebook, djsatisfaction.com on the website. And I'm always posting up something.
That sounds great. Jose, I'll see you in just a few weeks at DJ Expo. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
I'll see you then.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll be back here with show number 3 in just about 5 or 6 minutes tonight.